So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Brilliantly cut out. And this is Rooney. He might be in here. He's one-on-one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Hullet. He can run onto that, and he was quick to react. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Neymar, and he's managed to... And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24, Messi, será reemplazado por...
No way through. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a searching pass. That's a cute ball. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rooney pinches it off him. An instinctive delivery. That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through. Hakimi. Nedved, nicely shaped ball, and he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Rooney. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Nedved spread out to the left. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Up he goes. Oh, he's won it. The goal to end it all. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
And it's Hullet. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Snipe. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And there you have it! And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
Boom! What a performance. What a performance. Once that whistle went, there really was no looking back, was there? The game just flew past us all.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's an imaginative pass. Yamal. McAllister does well to get it back. And he's on a charge. Pinches it off him. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Dembele. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now this could be a chance. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Yamal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a little off target.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Dembele. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. Goes for a shot! Goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Hullet. Played into space.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Cruyff. Cleared without complication. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hullet. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Okazaki.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, can they get him away? Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Now he's off and running. Cruyff! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball. Pull it. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. And here's Cruyff. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. And that has been clubbed away. Neymar. Now it's Nedved. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 22. Número 13.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Número 7.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar with a real chance here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Hullet. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nedved. Neymar. Defending was strong and firm. Incoming delivery. Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication.
Sneijder really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, that has not gone well. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff. And Cruyff! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Cristiano Ronaldo
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquinhos. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. There's the crossfield ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20. Lo reemplazará número 11.
Owen. Cafu. And Serginho. Rivaldo, who does have an assist to his name. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. And it's Hullet. Now it's Owen. That ball looks a good one. Nice looking ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out to the left flank. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Rivaldo.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Khan sends that a long way. And he's forced to go back. It's a pretty loose pass. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Costa Curta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Van Basten might just make this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten. Real chance! It's hit the upright. Threads one in. He was under real pressure there. And now they can clear their lines. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Rijkaard can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Yamal. Pull it. Kimmich cuts out the pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's a throw-in. That has been knocked clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And he lines up a cross. Oh, he's been caught on it. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here. That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He is through here. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nakata makes the interception. Yamal. Ball's out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. Vinicius Junior couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? That's really well cleared. Played out to the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a good ball out wide.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich simply refused to be outdone there. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. 5 minutes till the break. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that was never going to make it. And they've got a throw. Nakata. Bale. And it's Kimmich. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Well, that has not gone well. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Caros espectadores, gostávamos de pedir vosso contributo para o Fundo das Crianças Desfavorecidas.
And the action is back underway. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Cross needs to be good. Keeper's dealt with that. And that should get the job done. Can he finish? Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he can clear it away. Played back to the goalkeeper. Barcelona really do look to have it all sewn up here. And it's Van Basten. Bernardo Silva could try cutting inside here. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
And he's taking no chances there. Ronaldo puts his foot on the gas. Nakata. That's a shade optimistic. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he whips it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball driven towards the far post. So what can they make of this?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's not got that quite right. And here's Vinicius. And he shoots! And that has been clubbed away.
Substituição para Angola. Bayer. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com...
Cross from Rafinha. And he's taking no chance. Great chance! And that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
E vai entrar com...
Tevez. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a sharp pass. Sané. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Van Basten. Pedri.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass is just off target. Nedved. Eto'o is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. There's a sharp little ball here. Nakata.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cannavaro with the clearance. Sané looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nakata. Now it's Tevez. And The pass is intercepted. And it's Pedri. Now it's Van Basten. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. Schneider has a look and plays it forward. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Nedved, he won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's there to belt it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Lazio fans are out in force. The atmosphere crackling. Passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
That is good strength. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Camavinga. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal's cross. Camavinga, nicely spread. Rafinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's free, he has... Oh!
Shot a goal! Goal! Lazio!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Maldini.
That's good play from him.
Neymar could try cutting inside here.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yamal. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Donadoni. Donadoni! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Donadoni is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Zanetti. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared. Corner number 2 then. Maldini tries to clear. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
THX guys for the 3 likes.
Yamal.
Oh, great feat that.
Nice control. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Great vision. Gashurovski has it in a wide position. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rafinha looking to play it into the box. It's a goal kick.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Howson going vertical. And there's a searching pass. Camavinga getting this one clear. Cannavaro. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! And the ball's come loose here. Takes a shot. Oh, it's come loose. Played out towards the right wing. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Not the most accurate pass. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Cambio di giocatori.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Hullet. Time and again they are repelled. Camavinga. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yamal, he is through here. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rafinha has it out wide and in space. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Looks to the other side.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Yamal gets into a good position. He rises! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hullet picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Fired deep towards the back post. Over to the left. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's heaved it away. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's got away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Donadoni. Neymar. Lazio desperately searching for the winner here. Deftly away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Yamal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 15, numero 21, numero 18.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ibrahimovic making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's managed to get free. No, he can't get past him. Sarr did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Flings in across. Luis Suarez!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Sane! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Let's f***ing go.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And this is Luis Suarez. There's the shot! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, what a difference a half.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
It's Snyder! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Snyder. Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. Donnarumma is there to clear. Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. Over to the left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Diaz. Yamal. And he's only too happy to take that back. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pinches it off him. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good foot in there. Messi. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Yamal. And he's gone looking for safety. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Nicely shaped ball. And he was alert to it. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Diaz. And he's been shifted off it. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Hullet.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's neat. He's found a way through. Fired deep towards the back post. Cleared without hesitation. And Hullet! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Out to the left it goes. Diaz. Diaz with the delivery. Schneider. Yamal providing an outlet on that. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style.
What a goal, man.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
My boy Neymar, man. My boy
It was a
Neymar.
great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. Time and again they are repelled.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Azar. Diaz. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played into space. And it's Nedved. Mateus powering forward here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Played back in. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Not here, baby.
It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Costa Corta. Pull it. Cleared without complication. Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
I think this guy is a free-to-play player.
Hi.
Hello, hi. How's it going? Bloxy, you play on PlayStation? Yeah, I do.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Yeah, I play on PlayStation.
Sends it crossfield.
Why you asking?
Diaz. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
What the hell?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Diaz crosses. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty.
God damn it.
Barcelona really could have done without this. Now, power or placement. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? So that's not going to be a foul?
And here's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that was well positioned and well...
Bullet! Oh, that is very close.
Bullet brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero
It's Figo, and there's green grass ahead of him.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Nice bit of trickery. Has crossed into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the right. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And his big header! Oh, that is a terrific save! This their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's out for a goal kick. Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. Diaz going face to face with his great rival. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, that pass isn't the best. Sane with the clearance. That's really well cleared. Shifted it to the flank, looking for options for movement. Mateus's delivery. Azar. And Mateus. Now it's Diaz. He is through here. Now the delivery. And that has been cleared. In once more, and that should get the job done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's got away.
Attenzione, un cambio.
All hands on deck for this one. And that was very necessary. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Azar. Ball's played through. Now it's Diaz. Now the ball's gone astray. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Diaz with the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I have a feeling that I'm gonna be making it to Division 2 today. Tengo un sentimiento que voy a pasar en la División 2 hoy. Claro que sí, claro que sí. Vamos a ver lo que va a pasar ahí. Y además, muchas gracias por los 3 likes. Muchachos, muchas gracias por los 3 likes. Thank you guys for the 3 likes. Merci beaucoup pour les 3 likes. Vamos a ver al próximo rival ahí. Let's see the next rival. Okay. Saben, tenemos que ser muy prudentes contra el tipo ese, man. We gotta be careful against this guy, man. I don't understand his formation, man. What the hell is a 4-3-3? All right. Nothing that we can handle. Let's go. He's playing 4-3-3. I believe it's nothing that we can handle. Oh, 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 the guy is ready. Apparently, the guy is ready. He's ready.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that in any game at any time. Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit, looking for the run. He has found the way through. Opts to play it back. It's Snyder! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Yamal tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maldini makes the interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Gullit, just eases him off the ball. Yamal. All the way back. That's been cut out, well played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now he's got space here. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He is through here. Gullit has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar. Xabi Alonso is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Se va a producir
Madrid
un cambio
can
de
now
jugadores.
introduce the first of their substitutes.
Xavi Alonso, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22, el dorsal 10.
Looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bellingham. Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Neymar, foot in. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's an imaginative pass. Incoming delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Wow, that was an easy one.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Howson. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro gets it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gullit, and Gullit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's a throw-in. And it's Xabi Alonso. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Koundé. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. Face takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Let's
There
go!
is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nesta, too strong for his opponent there. In with the challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a good foot in there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Xabi Alonso clears it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Neymar. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Barcelona really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. Koundé. It's Xabi Alonso. Barcelona finding their passes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And they're quick to get it back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is... There's the shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Chance, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pullet! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Koundé, Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Time and again they are repelled. The ball looks a good one. Pullet. Showing good feet. Yamal. Now it's Rashford. Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. And it... Pullet! Oh, it's come off the upright. Koundé with the clearance. Xavi Alonso. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back underway. Now it's Neymar. Howson. Balde. Vinicius Junior tries to play it through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The less said about that pass, the better. Xavi Alonso. Messi. And it's Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but...
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Maldini getting this one clear. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yamal! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pass somewhat off target. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the ball is out of play. Balde. And Rafinha pinches it off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Almost an hour gone. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. That's been slipped through. He is through here. Now it's... Can he finish? Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior caresses it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Xavi Alonso. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Deep cross. He gets big. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Messi. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no joy this time. Xavi Alonso. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Yamal gets into some space. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Rafinha looking to play it into the box. Looking for options for movement. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Just eases him off the ball.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a throw. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Messi. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking to play him in. Fiore touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Azar. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bellingham. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
We got to be cautious.
Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has another go!
Come on.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, not the best of headers. Bellingham. That's a little off target. That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh no, what has happened here? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little
That
black
should
book.
definitely be a red card.
They get a throw in. And here's Mbappe. Done delicately. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. Azar. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Deftly away. Sporting have got it back and they'll have another go. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No, he's not getting any further than that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's through now, it's Azar! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really
That was so
is a
cool.
finish
That
of
was
the
nice.
highest order. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hangs in a cross. Rijkaard.
Sporting clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! And they've got rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Neymar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In with the challenge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe driving forward, a man on a mission. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe! Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's quick. And Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come to nothing. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Neymar! And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Second period then underway. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Fiore. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now, can they get him away? Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Messi. Pinches it off him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Spread neatly. Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's not going to reach. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run. Over to the other side. And that's been won straight back. And it's Azar. Always onto this. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fiore. Looking for options for movement. Nesta plays it long. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo has a look and plays it forward. Danger averted for now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He is through here. Tries a shot!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nedved was in no mood for any of that. Bellingham has given away a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Schneider, será sustituido por el dorsal 24, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Driving forward. Now it's Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back. Sané, and that was very necessary, and they're quick to get it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sane hurtling down that right flank. Spread it left. That's a good ball out wide. Bigo powering forward here. Great vision. Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. And he plays one through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Beckham. Mbappe. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking for the run. Messi. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
How are you, 6ix9ine, man? How are you, man? Welcome to the stream, man.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Beckham. Cafu wins the duel this time. Played back to the goalkeeper. Serginho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going full tilt down the right. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
Come on, goalie.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ambitious ball here. Good read, needed to be.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri, it's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Maldini. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neymar. There's the delivery. Messi. Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Are you still there, 6ix9ine? Are you still there, bro?
Gullit can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Beckham. And that has been clubbed away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space. Adams makes the interception. Messi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Yamal has a look inside the box, and that has put paid to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cafu tries making a foray down the right, and he's picked it up out wide. Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
How are you, bro?
It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. A probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nedved. Yamal. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the finish! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move. And the first half is done.
Exams have been postponed, so I'm pretty
Review
happy.
the first half.
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level
That's
of
great to
intensity
hear,
from
bro.
his team.
That's
So I'd
great
expect
to
see
hear.
the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
At least now you have a little bit of peace of mind.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they...
Mbappe! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
How are you doing?
A case now of complete control. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great, but I'm losing right now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now, can they get him away? Cafu chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And back to the goalkeeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yamal. Serginho is the guilty party there. No, again there's no way through. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Snyder, looking for options for movement. Yamal looking to get on the end of this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 15.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Pedri.
91,
Well read, nice interception.
el dorsal 32,
Sané.
el dorsal 9.
Nice looking ball. Well, there's the clearance. Chance here to counter. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival, and it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! And he can clear it away. Half an hour gone in the second half.
If you bought any new
Pops
cards,
him off it and wins back the ball. Sané.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That'll be a corner. Ibrahimovic! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Stood up well to him there. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Sané. Now it's Mbappe. Maldini. He shifted it to the flank. Throw in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Snyder, será reemplazado por el dorsal 24.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Tries to pass it through. Figo delivers. Oh, smashing header! It's a goal! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly
Yeah,
wrong.
6-9, bro.
But the
I
result
lost.
is one that
I've
will
been
make
playing
us-
I've been playing well today, man. Not even gonna lie. my fifth straight win. My fifth, my.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Nesta is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
That's going to go a long way. Spread it left. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
Maybe time to try a new formation.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Inzaghi. Ambitious ball here. Neymar. He's got away. Played in. Oh, that was vital. Filippo Inzaghi. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He shifted it to the flank. And he's on a charge. He's found a way through. Saka clears. Now it's Bellingham. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bellingham. And back to the keeper they go. Costa Curta. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Diogo Costa deals with that nice and
I know,
simple.
6'9", I know. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I know.
And this is Inzaghi, and he's got the beating of his man. It's Inzaghi!
This formation that I'm playing with
Well,
is
that
not
was
the
nice,
best, but I
not
feel
quite the
comfortable
end
with
product
it, bro.
required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's in a great position here. He has found a way through. Tries to get it clear. Madrid with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He slings it in. Nesta with the clearance. It's going to be another corner, I think. Madrid have their second corner now. Gullit tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal, and he's in on goal. Big chance! Rice getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. And he's gone looking for safety. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And this is Gullit. Mbappe. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Filippo Inzaghi. He's gone for goal. And he can clear it away. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Mbappe. And it's Gullit. That has been slung wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that looks a decent ball. Inzaghi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
You aren't using DNF, that's why you're prone to counter-attacks.
Timber cuts out the pass. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Looking to go deep. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Gullit gets a good foot in there. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defenses still yet to be breached.
Really?
They rather cancelled each other out.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like a bit comfortable with this formation.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Out for a throw. Nedved goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's clever. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. A probing pass. Caught offside that time. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Gullit is in a really good position out wide. Howson getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Shot at goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something
Let's
thrilling.
go!
And it should
Come on,
send
let's
a strength and
go!
courage to every one of his teammates from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham! Cleared without complication. And here's Bellingham. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Filippo Inzaghi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cleared without hesitation. Throw in. Timber's cross. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ronaldo gets flagged offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Ooh, bro.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Sane going full tilt down the left. He is through here. And this is Schneider. Oh, what a mistake. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Terrific header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Nedved is there, and he can pick it up. And this is Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here.
Close
Ball has
one.
bounced loose now. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played into space. That's a shade optimistic. And they're quick to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Sane! Now, who's going to be first to this? Suarez herring after the ball here. the shot! Well, there's the clearance. And he's managed to get free. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And they win it back again. And now they can clear their lines.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And time is up. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality.
Six nine. Do you see the difference now, bro? I have 11 wins and 7 losses and 2 draws. You see the difference now, brother? It's all about the matchup, man. Matchup is the main thing in this game. If you don't know how to match up, you'll never excel at this game.
Rocket Red countdown liftoff.
We're going to play one last game.
Countdown liftoff.
Yes. Show them rockets, baby. Show them rockets. Man, this guy has a good team. He has a good team. We got to be cautious. I think... No, I didn't play this guy already. This guy falling is a menace, man. Look at him. This guy falling is a menace, man. I hate falling.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest.
Hopefully we win this one.
So it's down to business here. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get onto this? Pullet. He has found the way through. And Pullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that has been clubbed away. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal threads one in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Crossed into the box. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with...
Shoots! And he's taking no chances there. Nedved, if you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
That's the first one. Oh!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He steps in, shot a goal! That was superb!
Damn it, that should have went in, dog. That should have went in.
That's for sure.
Come on, Lamine Yamal.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought...
And Hullet! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Pirlo, lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. He's found the way. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Distributed tidily. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Now here's the delivery. Climbs up big! Firm header just on
Come on,
target.
Gullit.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Yamal. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland. Now it's come to nothing. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nedved, good take, and is he in? Zanetti. Referee's had a look.
I could have cancelled the pass. That should have been a goal by Nedved, man.
So it's all square.
Damn it,
Neither
bro.
side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're into the second 45.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, what? And he's following up! And he's gone long. Haaland, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Yamal. Played in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And he's straight offside. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved, pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Corner number 3 coming up. What a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That's a little off target.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
Erling Haaland. Number 17, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 9, Owen. Number 19, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good ball! It's Nedved! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Ibrahimovic! Harmlessly behind. Bigo picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Schneider goes short. Oh, well played, well played. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Messi receives it in a wide position. Now it's Forlan.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Spread it left. And the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Toma!
Remarkable
Don't play with
pass
me.
and recovery.
Come on.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Luis Suarez! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Suarez fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead. Now it's Figo! It's in he goes again. No mistake.
Come on!
They have stolen level at the last.
Come on, Sonny!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That's a smartly directed ball. We are into overtime. Nedved, not the most accurate pass. Bayer Leverkusen desperately searching for the winner here. And we're done.
I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That was a crazy match right there, though.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
This guy put me through hell,
So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
GG's Moai.
Like I said, guys, that was going to be my last match. It's my last match. Later on again, we're going to be playing. And 6ix9ine, bro, as always, thanks for stopping by, for showing your support, man. I appreciate you. And until the next one, my brother. 6ix9ine, I have a question before I leave, bro. Let me know if you're still there.
I am here.
6ix9ine, you think, all right, bro. 6ix9ine, you think Pedri is worth spending for? Give me your honest opinion, brother. Do you think he's worth spending for? This Pedri right there, brother. This Pedri right there.
This pack ain't worth it, NGL.
Yeah, bro, that's the same thing that I thought, man. I was like, you know what? It's show time only. And yeah. All right, brother. Thank you. Thanks for your opinion, brother, because I'm not about to spend my my 8,000 coin. I'm waiting for Zinedine Zidane, or my boy, what his name again? Thierry Henry. I'm waiting for those two, man. I'm waiting for these two men to spend for them. So meanwhile,
I
I'm gonna
prefer
be
to use
spending the
more
rest of my
physical
coin.
midfielders.
More physical midfielder. Yeah, yeah. You definitely have a solid argument, brother. Pedri's, yeah, yeah, and he's a Showtime card, man. Yeah, I ain't going for it, brother. But thanks, bro. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were about on Pedri, brother. Thank you. Well, later on we're gonna be streaming again, guys. I got Raul twice. I don't know what to do with this Raul, man. I got him twice. So all right, 6ix9ine, brother. We got 4 people watching, guys. I'm about to leave. I'm about to end the stream. And 6ix9ine, have a good one. Everybody else, man. I hope you all have a great day. See you later on, God willing. Until the next one, guys. You guys take care.